Hello YouTube, Kaitlyn here, and today is day 3 of VEDA, and we're gonna talk about tips for making YouTube vlogs. So Dan McKnight wants to know if I have any advice or tips for a new YouTuber on how to make entertaining videos like mine. Aw, thanks! I could talk forever on this topic, but I'm going to just give you 5 of my top tips. Tip number 1, make a lot of videos because it's going to take you a while to get comfortable in front of the camera. I'm gonna show you a clip from my very first vlog on my original channel, Utterly Unique. Hello, this is a test. A test. A test. Can you hear me now? I'm so cute and young and scared. It's funny to go back and watch it because I speak so quietly and I'm like sitting in a chair like really huddled up, and my body language is saying like I'm afraid of doing this, and my vocal level is saying I'm afraid of doing this, but I'm still trying to get my message out there. At this point I've made over 200 videos and I still get kind of nervous when I get in front of a camera sometimes. But because I've made so many videos, I can mentally go back and say, hey, this is gonna be a breeze for you, you know what you're doing. Essentially this first tip is practice makes perfect. Maybe even your first 5 vlogs you won't even make public because you just don't feel like you're comfortable enough in it, but just keep making them and eventually you'll reach the level of comfortability that you feel like you can share with the world. Tip number 2 is script your vlogs out. So there are a lot of people who can just get in front of the camera and talk, and it's amazing, and I don't know how they do it. Sometimes I can, but those are usually like my 6 to 11 minute videos, and my shorter videos are ones that I have scripted. Come in with a plan, even if it's just a few points that you want to make in the video so that you have something to guide you along. It'll keep you focused, which is really important in short online videos. Tip number 3 is create a character around your personality. I try to be very real in a lot of the topics that I discuss in my vlogs. However, I am this character that I've created. If you met me in person, I would not be as like crazy and bubbly and in your face as I am immediately in my vlogs. It's something that's kind of a part of me that's buried down deep and only a few people get to see it, but I've built this character of myself out to put on videos because it, you know, is more exciting for people to see than like shy Kaitlyn. This is something that BuzzFeed does really well and something that a lot of other vloggers do, where they are themselves, but they're a exaggerated version of themselves. And then you have Glasses Kaitlyn, which is a super exaggerated version to a point that it's not even really close to reality anymore. Depending on what you want to do in your videos, look at your personality and kind of exaggerate it, or look at it from a different angle and see how you can play that into a character in your videos. Tip number 4, watch other YouTube vloggers and find a style that you like and experiment with different styles. When I started making vlogs, I based them off of Tessa Violet, Josh Sundquist, and Mystery Guitar Man because they were my favorite vloggers at the time, and you can see a lot of their elements even now in my videos, but especially in my early videos. I don't think it's copying someone when you play with particular styles unless that's the only thing you ever do, and I started calling myself like Mystery Guitar Girl. Mystery Guitar Girl would definitely be copying, but one of the things I liked about his videos is that he talked with his hands a lot and it engaged me in the video, and I actually talk with my hands a lot in person, and so I was like, well, this is something that I can incorporate into my videos along the lines of what Mystery Guitar Man is doing. Essentially, watching other vloggers gave me a good idea of what to play around with on my channel and find what works for me. And finally, tip number 5, invest in a good camera and good lighting. Now, a lot of people will tell first-time video makers that content is king, and that is true. What you put in your video, what you say, how funny it is, all of that is the most important part of your video. But I would say don't let your great content be ruined by really bad looking video. If I see a thumbnail or the start of a video that has really grainy video or bad audio, or it's like lit really badly and they're in shadow and you can't even see their face, I'm more likely to click off of it and not wait until the point that I've been hooked by their content because it just doesn't look very good. Maybe that's the filmmaker snob in me, I don't know, but it's really easy now to get an iPhone or another camera that has 1080p video and just to go film in front of a window so you have natural sunlight on your face. Like that's what I'm doing right now, so that you're well lit and the video's not grainy and it looks a lot better. There you go, there's 5 tips for becoming a new and awesome vlogger like me, apparently. Thank you guys for thinking that I'm a good vlogger. Remember to leave any more VEDA topics that you'd like me to discuss in the comments, and remember to like, favorite, share, and subscribe if this video made you smile. See you guys tomorrow!